If you want to learn how to create viral videos for your business or personal brand page, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through my 10-step process of creating viral videos. And you can actually download this viral video checklist in the description of this video. In here, I'm going to walk you through 10 different steps that I take to create content that goes viral. Now, you can never predict virality of a video, that is just a given, but with following this 10-step process, you're guaranteed to get better results than just throwing spaghetti at the wall. So if you want to learn how I took this video and generated thousands of likes and hundreds of thousands of views, if you want to learn how I got over 2 million views on this video, and you want to learn how you can do the same for your content, follow along. Now, before we continue, please remember to like and subscribe so that I can keep bringing you these valuable tips and insights to your YouTube channel feed. We're just getting started with our channel, so this is going to help a lot, and I appreciate the love and support. My name is Luis Quiros. I am the lead marketing consultant at my marketing agency firm, Trending Socials. And if you are here, it's because you want to take your content to the next level. So let's step right into the first step of the viral video checklist. All right, let's dive in. So this is the cover of the social media viral video checklist, and inside you will see a 10-step checklist or 10 points. You do not have to have each step checked off to have a viral video, but the more components that you're able to include, the better. So let's go ahead and walk through each of these 10 components, and I'll explain a little bit more in depth what each one means. So the strong visual hook is probably one of the most important things. If you're not able to capture attention with your audience with a strong visual in the first 3 seconds, you will get scrolled past and skipped. So it's important to grab attention. A lot of the things that I see in this category include things that stand out, right? Things that are out of the norm. It's breathtaking views, right? Or something that instantly happens in the first 3 seconds. So sometimes we'll see the end of the video at the beginning to let people know what to expect, and then it goes into the actual contents of the video, right? So the end result first. We want to kind of sneak peek what value they're getting visually right off the bat. Strong facial reactions at the beginning of the video. Those are all the types of things that capture attention in the first 3 seconds with a strong visual hook. Again, you want to stop the scroll. You want people to understand what value they're getting right away. Some mistakes I see in the beginning of content is that you take too long to get there. Even if it's 5 seconds before you start to speak, or 5 seconds before you get to your point, or 5 seconds as you're kind of panning to the important part of the video, you're gonna lose your audience, your potential audience there. So you want to get to the point with the first 3 seconds. That is the most valuable window of time you have in this short form video world. That's step number 1. Second checklist item, the text hook. So this is a great way to qualify candidates if you're selling a product or if you're qualifying leads for a particular service. You want to capture the attention of your potential audience with a text hook. These text hooks can be written headings that go right at the top of your video, of your content. These hooks can be, again, like I said, qualifiers, right? Letting your audience understand who you're targeting, right? If you're a mom, stop scrolling. If you're the ocean, stop scrolling. You know, you can qualify your audience by deliberately calling them out in the text hook. Also, you can explain what the video is. What's the value of this video that they're getting? You know, top 3 reasons why I do this. Or stop doing this, instead do this, right? You're qualifying your audience. You're giving us an idea of what this video is about, and a good, strong text hook helps with that. That's step number 2. Step number 3, adding subtitles, adding text. Something about like 80% of videos on social media are watched with the sound off. I think this is more pertinent on Instagram. I think audio is a little higher. Listening to audio is a little higher on TikTok. But regardless, you don't want to lose that big chunk of audience that may not hear what you have to say. So adding captions, closed captions on your videos is highly encouraged, right? This can keep retention. This can also be a missed opportunity if you're not adding captions to your videos. So there's a ton of AI tools. I'll do another video explaining all the different AI tools, but I've used Subtitle, I've used CapCut. InShot now offers closed captions. You can add them manually. One of my favorites is the captions sticker right on Instagram. TikTok also allows you to add captions to your videos with AI. So lots of tools out there, so there's no excuse for this not being added, especially if you're speaking. If there's more audio context on your videos. Caption length, right? So this is a interesting one, step number 4, right? Depending on where you are along the content funnel you're creating for, your caption length matters. So experiment with caption length for different types of videos. I always experiment with just a quick sentence. In other videos, I explain in detail, right, the value that I'm offering in that particular video. So experiment with different caption lengths, but especially for shorter videos, you want to do longer captions because that shorter loop is going to keep playing while they're reading your long caption, right? Adding to your retention, adding to your engagement time. So, and therefore triggering the algorithm that this is a valuable piece of content, right? That we're keeping people on that are reading the caption. So experiment with the lengths. I like a variety of them. I include a variety of caption lengths in my mix, but find what works for you. I definitely recommend adding long captions to at least some of your content. Trending audio. So number 5, trending audio. This is a good one because your content, if you're using the right audio that Instagram is pushing out, that the apps are pushing out, you're gonna get new views regardless, right? Regardless of the quality of your content. Now you want to bundle that with great content, great value, but if you use a trending audio, you're increasing your chances of being pushed out naturally by the algorithm because they're pushing that particular song or that song is trending, so it's being shown more. So keep that in mind when you're selecting audio. I always create a folder of saved audio. You can bookmark any audio that you like and save it for future. That way when you're ready to actually post, you can just select it from your library. You're not looking and scrambling to find trending audio in the moment. Sometimes if you just open the app, the first few videos you see will have a trending audio, so you might be inspired that way too. So either way. That's step number 5. Step number 6 is short and sweet. And it's pretty much what that means, right? You want to be direct with your content. So just as this suggests, keep your videos short and sweet. The sweet spot is anywhere between 7 to 45 seconds. You can go up to a minute. You can go up to 90 seconds on Instagram, but really that minute, 60-second mark is the cutoff for you to get pushed out by the algorithm. YouTube Shorts has to be under 1 minute. TikTok is a different beast, right? You can go up to 10 minutes on some videos. I've not seen a 10-minute video on there yet, but that is an option for TikTok. They are experimenting with the longer form content. As of the recording of this video, TikTok is still in the US, but the future is very uncertain for that app. Longer videos can perform well too, but they have to pass the WSWC test, which is explained below. Step number 7, what the heck is the WSWC test? The WSWC test is why should we care, right? If your content does not pass this test, it's most likely not going to perform well. So why should we care? Are you giving me something valuable? Are you sharing something share-worthy? Are you giving me something entertaining? Are you able to relate with me so much that I want to save your content and share it with my friends? Is it relatable, right? The why should we care test is something that I made up. But if you can't figure out why your audience should care about your post, then you should reconsider why you're even posting it. The best way to pass this test is by making your content one of 3 things. I always stress this with everyone that I work with. Entertaining content, educational content, or emotional content. You want to appeal to one of these 3 E's, and if you can make your content fit into all of them, you are in even better shape. But entertainment can be anything from skits or relatable content or trends, right? Something fun, funny. The educational component can be literally an infographic or in particular to video, right? Maybe you're sharing tips, right? You're educating us on your top 5 tips. You're giving your perspective. It doesn't necessarily have to be content that is like academic teaching. It can be your point of view, your perspective, but you're offering value, that you're adding value in a way that is teaching something or showing new perspectives. The emotional component, right? You're able to relate, you're able to show empathy, be empathetic with your audience and show a little more vulnerability, either your own vulnerability or you're able to connect with them in something that fires them up. That is the emotional component, tugging at the heartstrings, making people feel, right? Number 9, quick cuts, right? We're in the age of short form, attention grabbing, keeping the attention. So quick cuts really does help carry the beat, carry the sequence, carry the story along. Not always, right? This is not a dead set rule, because I've seen content that goes viral because the content itself, the story itself, is very engaging or entertaining, and it was one cut. But in general, for short form video that you're just trying to quick grab attention, keep and maintain that attention, quick cuts tend to perform really well, especially if you're showing how something works, or you're telling a story, you want to carry that story along visually. Quick cuts tend to work really, really well. A neuroscience study at MIT found that the human brain can process an image in as little as 13 milliseconds. Take that into account, right? If you flash a couple images at once, those are actually being processed by the brain, even though they're moving very quickly. I thought that was fascinating. Tip number 9, checklist item number 9, CTA. CTA is your call to action, right? You want to actually ask for engagement. You actually want to ask for the next step, right? What is the next step somebody should take on your video that they just saw? Should they like? Should they comment? Should they share with a friend? Should they drop a comment if they agree? Should they share their opinion, right? Give us that next direction to know what to do next. What's the instruction you want to give? Follow for more, share this post, or sign up for my offer. These are all great examples of strong call to action. I have heard, and this may be true, that if you directly ask for likes, you will be like shadow banned, or your post will not perform as well. I don't know how true that is, but if you want to avoid it at all costs, feeling spammy or icky about asking for comments, just ask for an opinion, right? What do you think about this? Or do you agree? Leave it kind of open-ended for them to respond. If your content is compelling enough, share-worthy enough, that'll happen naturally. But you do want to actually leave them with something. You don't want to just post and not have a follow-up. Drive engagement by and actions by giving a direct call to action. And then the final tip is safe zone proof, right? You did all this incredible work at creating this video. Don't put your captions where they're not going to be read. I'm going to actually pan over to that page where I show the safe zone. This is the safe zone for Instagram, and this is the safe zone for TikTok. So about half of the screen up, the top half, and about the middle margins, right? You want to leave margin space for the like and the share and the comment button. You want to leave margin space at the bottom for the caption and the handle, all of those things. So make sure you're not putting your caption below the margin, below the safe zone, so that they're not getting cut off if you're putting subtitle, closed captions on your videos. Or if you're showing something fascinating, right? You want to make sure that the main subject is in that safe zone. You don't want to cut yourself off. So those are the 10 steps. You can kind of read a little bit more about each of them in depth. I've created this content funnel graphic just to kind of show you what your content journey should look like for your clients, right? You want to create the most content to attract the most potential customers, potential followers with the awareness stage of the funnel. The awareness stage of the funnel is where people are learning about you, discovering you. This is where short form content really works in terms of the quick trends or the quick call to action, the quick text headlines. We're generating awareness, right? We're bringing them in. The interest, this is where we can get longer in the caption. This is where we can kind of explore with the 60-second, 90-second format of our video. We can tell stories, right? We're generating more interest with our content to then throw in our call to action with the conversion. Throw in the ask for the sale, ask for the offer at the bottom of the funnel with conversion content. So it looks like a funnel because you want to focus more on the awareness and drive them to the conversion. It's also this way because there will be more folks that see your content that are aware of you and less folks that actually buy from you. That's just a numbers game, but there is you'll find your own conversion rate and see, if I get, however many views on a video, I'll get X return in conversion. So you can kind of start figuring out what your conversion rates are and what those statistics look like for your particular business, for your industry, etc. But that's just to give you that visual as to why you're creating content and what stage of the content funnel your particular video is at. So one thing that's somewhat important, but not like a make or break, is your video cover image. So a lot of people like to keep a clean aesthetic. So you can actually select an image from the video if you go to the edit cover section when you're posting your content. You can also have a set of photos ready to go. Make sure that they're optimized for vertical because it will get cropped as a vertical if it's not in that format, right? If it's a square, it's going to get stretched out weird. So make sure that you're saving your thumbnails, either creating them on Canva or editing the photo ratios to fit vertical ratios. That way it's not getting cut off. But you can either select a cover from your video or upload your own cover. Sometimes if I'm doing a video where I'm just speaking to camera, I'll take a selfie before or after I'm done recording and then use that as a cover image, because sometimes there isn't a good still. If you're talking the whole time, it's gonna look a little, you can probably capture silly or funny expressions and you might not find a good moment like this. So if I was using this as a video, I would use that as my cover image. But otherwise, take a photo before or after so that you have your thumbnails ready to go. I have also listed a bunch of examples, and if you download this free checklist, you actually get the links to each of these videos. Some of these are actually my videos. We did this video for Cafeina Cafe. They generated hundreds of thousands of views and hundreds and thousands of likes and thousands of followers from this specific B-roll video. I explain what B-roll is, and you can get a visual example of that by clicking. I did a few lip sync videos I used to love. I still do love kind of like the skits where you lip sync. Depending on your niche, you can always, or your business, you can always create a caption that's relevant to a trending skit. These are a great way to drive engagement, but you must lip sync well. Like you're lip syncing for your life. I hate the videos that you are not synced up. It takes work, it takes practice. I'm not even kidding, hours trying to perfect the lip sync because it matters. It matters. It makes a difference. It makes it more entertaining when it's on the spot, right? When it's like synced up. Listicle. I list an example from one of our other clients, People's Barber. Transition video. This is not my video, but this is a great example of how you can do transition, tutorial, POV. This is another great video we did, generated hundreds of followers for one of our clients' restaurants. And it was just a simple voiceover with a funny twist, but the voiceover is a great type of short form video that you can focus on. The photo dump where there's no video, it's just a sequence carousel, not a carousel, a slideshow of photos, but this one's done with the quick cuts, video memes, trends that you can follow. Again, download the link, download the PDF. At the link in the description, you'll get all of these examples. You can click and it sends you to that video post on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a comment and let me know. If you have any questions or anything that you'd like me to follow up, also drop a comment. I'll be sure to answer to all your inquiries. Keep doing you, boo. Keep shining, and I'll see you next time. Again, don't forget to download the free checklist. It's a free PDF. You can download it at the link in this description of this video. And be sure to check out our other videos. We have some great content on this channel and more to come. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.